Life can often feel like a series of tests, challenges, and obstacles that are difficult to navigate. In those moments of struggle and uncertainty, it's easy to wonder where God is or what He might be doing. But take heart, God may be working behind the scenes, preparing you for something incredible, something beyond your wildest dreams. He doesn't just allow you to face these difficult moments without reason. He is shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for a breakthrough, a season of blessing, or a divine purpose. In this video, we will explore 7 powerful signs that God is preparing you for something great. These signs are often subtle, but they can offer you hope and reassurance that God's plan is unfolding even when you don't see it. Let's dive into the 7 signs that reveal God is preparing you for something great. 1. Unusual challenges are coming your way. The first sign is that you may be facing unusual challenges or unexpected obstacles in your life. The key word here is unusual, challenges that feel beyond the ordinary struggles of life. When God is preparing you for greatness, He often allows you to go through situations that seem overwhelming because He's teaching you how to rely on Him and grow in faith. These challenges may appear in your relationships, career, health, or even in your spiritual life, and they can feel discouraging. But remember, God is not absent in these moments. In fact, He is closer than ever. The enemy often intensifies his attacks when God is about to do something significant in your life. These challenges are not meant to destroy you, they are meant to build you. Through trials, God strengthens your character, increases your resilience, and deepens your relationship with Him. James 1 verses 2-3 reminds us, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." When you face these tough times, understand that they are a critical part of God's preparation process. You are being refined like gold in the fire, and the outcome will be greater than you can imagine. 2. You feel restless and unsettled. Have you ever felt a deep sense of restlessness, like you're not quite where you need to be? This is a powerful sign that God is stirring something within you. This restlessness isn't a sign of discontent, but rather a divine prompting to grow, move, or step into a new season. God often uses discomfort to get your attention. He's preparing you for something greater, and the discomfort you feel is Him pushing you toward His purpose. This feeling is often accompanied by a sense that where you are is no longer enough. You might have a strong desire to seek God more, to pray more, or to pursue something that has been on your heart for a long time. This restlessness is a sign that God is preparing to elevate you into a new level of your calling. God uses these moments of unrest to draw you closer to Him, to refine your focus, and to open your eyes to His bigger plan. Philippians 2 verse 13 says, "For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill His good purpose." Trust that this restlessness is God working in you, guiding you toward the next step in your divine journey. 3. Closed doors are everywhere. When you experience closed doors in life, it can feel incredibly frustrating. Opportunities that once seemed promising may suddenly disappear. Relationships that once brought joy may come to an end. Plans that seemed so perfect may fall apart. But understand this, closed doors are often God's way of redirecting you to something better. A door that closes isn't a punishment, it's protection. It's God saying, "Not this way, not this time." God will often close doors that are not aligned with His purpose for you. He does this to protect you from paths that could lead you astray or delay your journey. When you trust Him even in the face of closed doors, you open yourself to new and greater opportunities that align with His plans for your life. Remember the words of Proverbs 3 verses 5-6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." God's ways are higher than ours, and even though we may not understand the closed doors in the moment, they are guiding us towards something far better. 4. A strong desire to grow spiritually. Another sign that God is preparing you for something great is when you begin to feel an increased desire for spiritual growth. You may find yourself wanting to spend more time in prayer, reading the Bible, or seeking God's presence. This desire to grow spiritually is God's way of strengthening you for the journey ahead. He knows that for you to handle the blessings He has in store, your faith needs to be rooted deeply in Him. God is preparing you spiritually, so that when the time comes, you are ready to step into your purpose with confidence and strength. This season of preparation is about aligning your heart with God's will, allowing Him to mold you into the person He needs you to be. Psalm 1 verses 2-3 says, "But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on His law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season." God is nurturing your spiritual roots so that when the time of blessing arrives, you will bear much fruit. 5. New people enter your life. God often prepares us for something great by bringing new people into our lives. These individuals may be mentors, friends, or even divine appointments who speak life and encouragement into you. Pay attention to the people God places in your path during this season. They may bring wisdom, perspective, or the push you need to step out in faith. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." God uses people to help us grow and guide us toward His plans. These relationships are not coincidences, they are divine connections. Be open to the lessons they bring, and recognize that God may be using them to help shape your journey toward greatness. 6. You're letting go of old habits and relationships. When God is preparing you for something great, He will often ask you to release certain habits, relationships, or lifestyles that no longer serve His purpose in your life. It's part of the pruning process, cutting away the things that hinder your growth. This might mean ending toxic relationships, breaking free from sinful habits, or changing environments that are not aligned with God's plan. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17 reminds us, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old is gone, the new is here." God is calling you to step into the new creation He has designed you to be. But before you can fully embrace the new, the old must be let go. Trust the process, and know that what God is preparing you for requires a clean slate and a willing heart. 7. A sense of purpose begins to stir in you. Finally, one of the most powerful signs that God is preparing you for something great is the stirring of a sense of purpose. You may not have all the details yet, but you feel it deep within your spirit, a calling to do something more, to be something greater. This sense of purpose is God's way of preparing you mentally and spiritually for the next chapter of your life. Romans 8 verse 28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." That calling, that stirring in your heart, is God aligning you with His greater plan. Don't ignore it. Pursue it with faith, knowing that God is preparing you for a divine purpose that will glorify Him and bring fulfillment to your life. If this message has encouraged you, please take a moment to give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more people with these powerful messages. And if you want to continue on this journey of faith and motivation, make sure to subscribe to our channel, God's Plan. Together, we can walk in faith and discover the greatness God has prepared for each of us.